Swift friends, this is a placeholder video that gives you a demonstration of what we're going to be building in this chapter, the Snacktacular app. Now this video was recorded in the previous version of the app. We're updating it slightly, but the functionality is going to be pretty much the same.
All right, Swift developers, we are about to go full stack, which means not only are we going to develop an app that executes on your phone, but we're going to store data out in the cloud. And this is going to be a genuine social app. It's going to be very similar to maybe some other restaurant rating apps that you've seen before. We're going to be able to get up and running very quickly because we are going to leverage some tools that are in CocoaPods, and in particular, we're going to leverage some tools that Google gives us. So we're going to use their database called Cloud Firestore. We're also going to use some things in the Google Firebase suite of products that give us logins. So one of the things you can do is you'll be able to give this app to your friends, and you're going to learn how you can do login with Google so that you don't have to worry about dealing with different kinds of logins here. So Snacktacular wants to go ahead and use Google SignIn. So I've already logged into this app as a couple of users, but if you wanted to go ahead and sign in as a brand new user, you would simply put in your email address, you could give a password in here, and if you use the Google account, it would automatically recognize if you had a Gmail account and gather information and make that available. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and log in as one of the existing users that signed in. What's nice is it will keep track of whether you've signed in or not. And this is, we can see some of the data that we put in here for this thing called Snacktacular. Now, what's nice is we see that we've got various different restaurants that have been rated by different users. We can see that we've got the distances, which are listed here as well. We've also got their average rating. We're sorting A to Z now, but if you wanted to sort closest to farthest, you can see that we've done that calculation. You can see that we also do a sort by the best rated down to the worst rated as well. If you want to investigate any of these items, you can just click on them. So for example, I really like the Island Creek Oyster Bar. I can click on that and watch what happens when it gives us some detail. We're going to know how to use, we're going to learn how to use the map kit that Apple has, which will allow us to show the location of a place on the map. We will actually get coordinates using some Google Places data, which we've already leveraged when we worked on our weather gift app. But you can also see some other stuff that we've got down here. So we've got, we can continue to enter more and more reviews. You can see we've got photos which are in here moving left and right. If you wanted to go and see more information in here, you could click on it. You could see who posted this particular review. If you want to go ahead and offer a review yourself, you can click on the review button. You could make this a 5-star saying best date place in Boston near Fenway Park. Stop by well before a game because it gets very crowded. My favorite in the hub, which is the nickname for Boston. Click on save and you can see in here, so it sort of cuts it short, but if you click on what did we just enter? This one right here, best date place in Boston. You can see that we pull that up. You could delete the review if you want. You could make some changes to it. I don't know if you noticed, but our average review changed automatically. We can also go ahead and we could add a photo if you would like to by clicking on photo and going into the photo library. Or you could use your camera as well. So let's imagine, for example, that we might have added most of these photos in here already, but let's assume, how about this looks like fish tacos or something that I just added. And you can see that it's in here. It added it right over here, which is great. So all of this is looking spectacular for us. Now, I want to show you another thing which is really special about Google's Cloud Firestore product, and I'm going to pause for just a moment. And so I've paused right here, and I don't know if you can notice what's happened in the back, but I'm actually running now also on my own iPhone. Now, what you're seeing up here is the simulator. I'm logged on as one user, but I've also logged on as a different user here under my own personal iPhone 10, which you can't see. But if I go in here and I enter a review, you're going to see a feature of Google Cloud Firestore, which is called real-time database. And what that means is instead of having to do like a pull for refresh or anything, the database automatically will grab any changes and populate them. So I've put in a few emojis here and I am logged in again as another user here, that while this first user is looking at Island Creek oysters, if I press on save, watch what's going to happen. So I press save, and all of a sudden, boom, I don't know if you noticed, but these emojis right here showed up. I have a new review, which is here. It says the average rating changed. It was 4.0 before, but now it's 4.2. So that's the real-time database in action. And if that user happens to go in, again, you can't see right now, but if I click on delete review, that goes away as well, and it adjusts the average rating. So that's the real-time database. That's the stuff that we get with Cloud Firestore. It really is a remarkable product, and it's going to be pretty easy to use. Now, also, if we click on the number of users in here, we can see these are all the users that are in our system. You're going to learn how you can create these rounded profile images as well. So that's what's on deck for Snacktacular. You are going to be full stack. You are going to be a really robust developer after this, and you're going to be able to start putting together excellent apps, prototypes, things for your venture competitions, starting your own businesses. You should be in the position to hopefully apply for some apprentice app developer positions as well. And certainly you can continue to learn a lot more on your own now that you've got this really strong base to build on. So this is what's up. Let's get into it.